as I finish my set, I'm going to come back down to 90. Jake's going to take the bar, and now he's going to bang them out. Now up to 90. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to pause at 90. Now he's going to go 90 up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now he's going to go all the way full motion. Go. 1, 2. Keep the elbows pinned. 3, 4, 5. It's going to go back to me. I start my set 2. We pass it back and forth for 3 sets. There should be the only rest in this station is while I'm waiting for Jake to complete his set. So when we do exercise like this, it's got to be single leg. All right? Arm curls, I'm not so concerned with. The ability to get your arm drive doesn't come from bicep and shoulders. You'll see, guys, Jake, I want to tuck your feet in all the way underneath it. Back by your shoulders almost. You'll see guys do this. Now arch your back as much as you can like you're trying to get the weight. All you're doing right now is you're using your back and your hip flexors to bench. Alright? You guys are giggling, but every single one of you guys do it as soon as the weight gets hard, starts getting heavy. I did it, I do it too. And you arch your back, and what you're doing, all we're doing is we're using our back to lift the weight. I want your feet flat on the floor. That's more advanced. Flat on the floor. And what you're going to see is Jake has got his chin lined up with the bar. Alright? The reason why we don't want your throat lined up with the bar is if Jake drops this, we don't want it to choke him. If he's benching, his bar's out here. If he goes down on it, and I'm spotting him, you want to avoid the throat area. You want to have some kind of protection, alright? Straight towards the wall. Head should be up. Bar needs to go across the back. If it's up too high, put it up on your neck. If you can. If it's up too high, what's going to happen is you're putting all that weight on your neck. So when you go down, keep going, your tendency is to chop your head off like a chicken. Alright? We're bending at the knee and at the hip. You got to think about, once again, what should you be thinking about keeping tight? Core. And your butt. I know it's funny to say out loud, clench your butt cheeks. Because if you're clenching your butt cheeks and keeping your core tight and your head up, what's going to happen is your butt's going to stick out, your back's going to stay nice and straight, and if you don't keep your core tight, Jake, bend over at the waist a little bit. You're going to start bending more at the waist, and now all this weight is on your back. Anytime you ever hear somebody say, "Oh, I hurt my back, squatting, coach," go ahead. It's not because of me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault if that happens. It's your fault 99.9% of the time because either you're doing too much weight or you're bending at the waist. Alright? So, if you do anything, your head should be up. You pick a spot in the ceiling, keep your stomach tight, go down nice and slow. You're bending nice and slow, and we're going to stop just at 90. That's a two-legged squat. Alright? Wait here. No. A, you got to balance. B, we're focused on one leg. Rack it. Bring it off the rack. Head still is up high. You pick a spot in the ceiling. Jake's going to come down. You don't have to go all the way down to 90, especially with a single leg squat, because then you get a lot of weight on the knees. Don't go down so deep. Nice and smooth and slow. Why do we do single leg lifts? Because how many times have you guys seen that kid that runs and he doesn't, they call it a power leg. He's running and he looks like he's limping. It's because one leg is so overdeveloped than the other one that it actually is a power leg. It's pushing off twice as strong as the other leg. Quick feet. Quicker. Quicker. Don't worry about coming towards me. There you go. That's right there's a great tempo. See that? She's not moving fast, but she's getting a ton of work in. Boom, boom. Touch, 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 touch. Oh my gosh, what's that look like? You need to be out at your side. There's no real arm swing here. As fast as you can, up and down. Quick feet, quick feet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Aim for the center of the square every time. Come from here up. We're not jumping for a basketball. The jump comes from here down. Go, let's see if you can do it without me having to demonstrate. There you go. Get the knees up high. 1, 2. 1, 2. Nice and slow. See what Sarah did? Instead of losing out because she's having trouble staying in the square, she just stepped out to the side. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. Palms up. That's as hard. That's hard. Bring it back in. Much easier. All right? What I want to see from Forrest, I want to see his head up tall. Head back. Up tall. Chin relaxed, not tucked into his chest. Like that. I want to see it nice and relaxed. Good chin, good high head, because this is basically what our running form is, right? When I say up, he's going to come 6 inches off the floor. Up. Feet are going to come together. Everybody knows their ABCs, right? You made it this far in school? Every letter, the proper way to do an alphabet, every single letter starts in the lower left-hand corner of the letter. A. So Forrest is going to spell out a capital A, and he's going to stop in the lower left-hand corner. B. Capital B, stop in the lower corner of the left. Back across. Why are we making you go back to the left-hand corner? Because if you're just doing an alphabet and you just constantly stay in the middle, all you're doing is a leg lift. You can relax. All you're doing is a leg lift. There you go. Left. Center.
Center.
Go back to center. Back to center. Stop. Right.
Oh.
Left.
You guys don't do that.
What we want to do is, as we catch it, we want to let the momentum of the ball carry us back. Slowly. Slingshot. So I want you guys to get a rhythm going.
Why wouldn't I always touch?
Back. They can't touch. They want. I just want to give them a little distance to catch the ball. Why are we playing this pitch and catch stuff?
Because we want to kick baseball's butt this
Do
year.
you have to tighten your core to catch the ball?
Significantly.
Exactly. Now you stand up after this one, Vinny. Jake's gonna catch. Now it's Vinny flip. Now you stand up after this one, Vinny. Jake's gonna catch. Now it's Vinny more. Twist more. Twist, Forrest. Rotate your trunk.